When Molly and I were in FFA together, we were each other's official FFA bed buddies. We had been through everything together in FFA, from May to nationals and getting scared senseless on the haunted K-Wagon in Indianapolis, to taking desperate measures at state soil and range by using our FFA coats and a bus to cover ourselves when we had to go to the bathroom.
And when my sister first joined this organization, she really didn't even know how to spell FFA. Now, like most farmers, she's outstanding in the field. But on a serious note, ever since Molly's joined FFA, she's grown into a great leader. She can be really annoying as my older sister, but I'm very proud of the hard work she's put into being your state first vice president. I cannot be any more proud to call my sister
And my best friend, your 2012-2013 State FFA First Vice President, Molly McGonigal.
A reflex of hairs on the skin in response to cold or emotional reactions. A tiny little bump multiplied by thousands. A scary children's book. What up? What up? What? What is that?
Grab the handheld, Mom.
What on earth could I be talking about? Goosebumps. Goosebumps are constantly all around us. When we were little, they came around when that scary monster was underneath our bed. And when we were in that awkward preteen stage, they came around when we saw that boy or girl who stopped us in our tracks. Today we get goosebumps from running, or when we're about to give a speech, or go on a first date. But there's so much more to getting goosebumps than these examples. And if you're as lucky as I've been lately, you will get goosebumps every day. In the past year, I'm proud to say I've gotten goosebumps more than frequently, thanks to my experiences. Take Amanda Williams and Daniel Garza of the Miles City FFA chapter. See, Amanda, Daniel, and I have a special kind of relationship. And when I first met Amanda and Daniel on the AG tour last summer, I casually told them about my business card collection. Fast forward to the district leadership conference a few weeks later, and I found out that Amanda and Daniel had collected me 200 business cards. Wow. Fast forward to national convention a few more months later, and Daniel came up to me and handed me more business cards. Fast forward to 2 days ago, and Amanda and Daniel gave me more business cards. That is goosebumps. Take Courtney Coda of the Roundup FFA chapter. I had the pleasure of talking with Courtney at the Jam State contest a few months back. And at first she started to tell me about her market plan CDE. While we were talking, I realized that something was not right. And our conversation quickly morphed into one of complete seriousness, as Courtney told me that she probably wouldn't be continuing with her FFA chapter in her senior year. And then, Courtney burst into tears. But in that moment, Courtney gave me goosebumps, because the passion that this FFA member showed for this organization was far more than I ever thought could emanate from a person. That was goosebumps. Now take Bill Jimerson and Dave Kelsey. Mr. Jimerson, a former Conrad FFA advisor, as you may know, paved the way for Native American culture in the FFA and was awarded a Champion of Change by the United States, the President of the United States. Montana FFA, that is goosebumps. And Dave Kelsey, a farmer from Moult, Montana, and a former Montana FFA state officer. Dave loves agriculture, and he loves agricultural education. I had the honor of talking with Dave at a legislative breakfast, and he told me that he was at the legislature lobbying for agricultural education, and that he had done it for years. Now for this man to take time out of his full-time farming duties back home in Moult and travel to Helena to advocate for all of us, that is goosebumps. And these are a few of the experiences I've been humbled enough to have in the past year. But there's one more I want to share with you that still gives me goosebumps. You see, I met a man a while back. He was a quiet man, one of obvious virtue, and very religious. And we got to talking, and we talked about everything under the sun. Books, pop culture, agriculture, politics, you name it, we talked about it. And while we were talking, a woman came up to the man and said, "Sir, I watch you on television, and I think you're great at what you do." And the man simply looked at the woman and said, "Thank you." And you see, I was surprised, because this man came back more confident, because obviously he was very well known to the public. And when I asked him this, he said, "You know, I enjoy what I do, but that doesn't give me the right to flaunt what I do. I simply enjoy meeting people and listening to them. And at the end of the day, I don't need to be commended for what I do, because it is enough to know that I have made a difference in someone's life, even if it is as small as a simple thank you." He wasn't a man of many words, but in the few times we were able to talk, he taught me more about my life than I knew could be learned. And that was goosebumps. When I thought about writing this speech, I realized I didn't want to talk about leadership, or facts in agriculture, or the history of FFA for that matter. Because you are all those things already. You as FFA members and individuals give me goosebumps. I get goosebumps when I think about the heights this organization will reach in the coming years because of us. Goosebumps when I think about the impact you have already made on this world just by wearing this blue jacket alone. And goosebumps when I think about the part we will play in the future of agriculture in America. We have all been given the tools by our peers, advisors, parents, and many others to lead. I encourage us all to take a lesson from Amanda Williams and Daniel Garza, Courtney Coda, Bill Jimerson, and Dave Kelsey. And most of all, to the man who I met a while back. The man who shows me it is far more rewarding to be humble in life rather than boastful each and every day. My own father, Tim McGonigal. Express to you my full gratitude at having been able to receive goosebumps from you all year. The impact that you've left upon my mind, heart, and soul is colossal. And I will leave you with this. One day when you're old and you look back upon your life, the truth is, people will probably forget what you said, and people may forget what you did. But I can certainly promise you this. If you make these goosebump moments worthwhile, and live each day humbly, passionately, and honestly, people will always remember how you made them feel. Montana FFA, the time is now to leave your legacy. The time is now to give goosebumps.
I gotta record.
I may have only known you for one short year, but what a year it has been. I've greatly enjoyed traveling with you across the state to visit members, and we even got to fly across the country together. I will always remember the time the two of us went to the state president's conference and got to tour Washington, D.C. Even if you did make fun of my lack of passion the entire time. I've come to realize you're a true friend, a hard worker, and always doing everything you can to help out. It is my privilege to call you my friend and present you with your retiring officer plaque. Montana FFA, 2013-2014.